Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. Do you like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Let's go to the sideline now to hear more about that amazing performance MP had.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And no doubt anymore that MP wasn't making a false claim, right? They've been handling the best competition in the league with ease. They're a team that looks built for the pressure of the postseason.
Now,
well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
and another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And the basket by Webb.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
DiVincenzo with the screen on MP. Edwards passes to Randall. That three off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Edwards passes to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The three from MP. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Randall kicks to Ingles. Gobert with the screen for Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's MP for 3. And the Grizzlies another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Jalen Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for John Morant.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Shannon. And he can't bank that one in. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. MP outside. Fires from the wing. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Shannon. Pass to Dillingham. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Conley against MP. The tray hits it from three-point range. MP's got 24 points.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Memphis Grizzlies. He has really delivered at the offensive end. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Wells comes in for Jaren Jackson. Webb's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. And it's Randall top of the key. Morant's with the steal. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And this is how Orlando likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
MP deciding where to go with it. Drops in the tray. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time. MP outside. Shot on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 13. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Go down the bucket. Edwards got 8 points.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. And as we... And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Timberwolves. And that is a wrap. Now,
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isolo's foul. The front court is Wells and Jackson. MP out there with John Morant. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Edwards. MP, that's for two. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Takes a 3. Good D by Webb. Memphis leading by 14. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Ingles. Here is Edwards. In the corner, DiVincenzo drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Guys, I checked in on MP's status for this game, and he will be available to play full minutes, but you may notice a change. The trainers have recommended that he wear a mask to prevent any further facial injury, but if you ask MP, he'll tell you he's just happy to get on the court. Back over to you.
Yep, mask on, mask off. He's focused on the mission, not the mask. Thanks. Edwards kicks to Ingles. Ingles with a screen on MP. For 3, Edwards connects from three-point range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And so the timeout here called by Tomas Isolo. He's going to... And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
MP outside. Releases, sinks the big jumper.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Edwards. Morant there for the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Timberwolves trail by 6. DiVincenzo missed on the 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in.
Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Edwards No good again that time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP. MP nails the triple.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now DiVincenzo. He's off from 3. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Grizzlies.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Edwards. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
MP inside. And good! There's another.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's in. My goodness. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to.
60 plus in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave?
Man, what? It started to feel a little unfair.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you.
Ms. Harkin.
A new look.
You know, Ms. Harkin, honestly, I felt kind of cool, like a superhero or something.
60 is